this is part 3 of the video how to replace the front brake pad on my 2004 Honda Odyssey. The reason I labeled part 3 that way, number one, to keep everything together, and number two, this is the result of of replacing that front brake pad. Okay, now in this video I'm talking about sliding pin. Okay, basically I have a problem because my brake is sticking. In the video I show you I using this right here. Now when I bought this on the website, it showed that you can use this on the brake caliper sliding pin, but when I got it, it doesn't say anything on the bottle. After about a month, I find out that my brake is sticking. Okay, and the way you can tell is when you apply the brake, apply the brake hard because somebody pulled right in front of you and then they stop. Okay, so you have to slam on your brake. So right before the vehicle come to a complete stop, okay, right before that, my van is making a sound like that, and then every time I pump the brake, the same thing, right? Every time I pump the brake, it go like that. You pump and you let go, you pump, you let go, and that sound coming up. All right. Now, if you drive normally, like if you don't do hard braking or sudden stop, that noise is don't exist. Okay, so it's happened to me when I hard brake. Okay. Anyway, I take the brake apart and go through checking the stabilizer link, bushing, ball joint, steering knuckle, control arm bushing, the whole 9 yards. And of course the brake caliper, the pin, and of course the caliper mount. Make sure everything is tight. All right, so everything looked good. And then I took out the upper pin. The upper pin, which is this one right here, all the metal part. Okay, and then the lower pin is the one that have this black rubber piece right there. Okay, that's how you can tell between the upper and lower. But anyway, I took out the top one and it slide out very good. All right, slide down easy. When I took the bottom one, it's really hard to pull out. Okay, I need 2 hands to pull this one out. So right away I know that this thing been expanded, and that's caused the noise. Okay, but it's effect on the driver's side. Okay, and so what I did, I went to Honda and I ordered a pair for my van. So this is the part number for the upper pin, the one with all metal part. Okay, that's the part number right there, and this is the one for the lower sliding pin. Okay, the one with the rubber right there. Okay, so I ordered this, and while I'm waiting for it to come in, I happened to stop by AutoZone, and I asked if they sell the kit, and sure enough, they do sell the kit. Okay, so the kit come with this kit right here. Okay, it's Hotel 159902. Okay, so this kit right here come with the upper pin and the lower pin, and then the 2 14mm bolt, at the end here too. This rubber belonged to this kit. Okay, so basically the only thing I need is this rubber because this thing is expanded out. So the only thing I need to change is that. But I decided to buy both anyway. Okay, this is the rubber kit right there. That's a part number, Hotel 16998. Okay, so that one come with the dust boot for both sides, and that rubber part right there. Okay, that's the one installed on here. After I got this, and I decided to look what they have for grease, and I run to this products right here. Okay, this one right here is even say on the bottle, caliper slide bolt and pins. Okay, so what else can go wrong, right? Well, I put this on, and about 3 weeks later, the same noise came back. This time, I take it out, the upper pin slide out normal. Okay, this one right here, I can't even take it out by hand. Okay, I have to use 17mm wrench, put it right there. Okay, where the flange is at, Okay, of course I got to slide the rubber boot out of the way. Okay, with the rubber boot out of the way, I use two hands, push it on this, right? Push it on this, and it finally came out on the driver's side. Okay, on the passenger side, no go. Okay, I have to do the same thing, right? Try to push it out, and I can't get it out. So what I did is I use a 17mm socket on this end, and I turn it while I push it out. Okay, so I do this with a ratchet, and at the same time push it out with the wrench. Finally got it out. So right away I know that this rubber been expanded by using this product right here. Okay, so both of these products doesn't work. Okay, at least for me it doesn't. So I remember that I ordered the pin from the dealer. So this time I'm not gonna use these two products, right? So went down to a hobby shop, and the guy recommends this. So I tried this, and that's it. The noise going away. Okay, this thing cost me about under $7, $6.60 something. You know, that's include tax where I'm at, but it's coming a 4-ounce tube here. Okay, and so this thing worked really good. Okay, now these products right here that I'm using, the Permatex and the CLC, okay, those are good if all caliper pin or sliding pin are like this, okay, a metal to metal, okay, but the Honda, and I think some of the Toyota and some of the Nissan have this kind of design. So when you see this kind of design, don't use those, all right, because your chance that this thing expand, that's what happened to me, right? Now if it worked good for you, hey, continue to use it, but for me, this thing expand to a point where I can't put this back in. Okay, if I put that in, this rubber gonna come out, you know, it's gonna slide up here. Okay, slide a pin that like this, have a piece of rubber like that, all right, use this kind. Okay, so what's the difference between the last one, which is the aftermarket one, and the OEM one? Is the rib is different, and it looked like it's a little shorter than the OEM one. Okay, that's the only difference that I see. So soon I replace these. You know, the OEM one using this. That's it. That's cured the problem. Okay, no more sticking brake. So remember, when you do a brake job, if you have problem pulling the pin out, okay, this pin's supposed to come in snug, and then you're able to pull out easily with one hand. Okay, if you have to use force to remove this, consider replace this rubber piece. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the video how I install this OEM in. I'll let you see, and hopefully you know how this thing slide in and out. Okay, with the OEM one. That way, when you pull them out, and if it's harder than what you see in this video, you may want to consider changing this piece or the whole thing, like I did, instead of the caliper. Okay. Now, if you do it yourself, that's a route you're probably going to take. You take it to the shop. Hey, you know, they may tell you that they need a whole caliper. Okay, so it's up to you. Clean out this hole. You can do it a few different ways, right? You can take this whole thing off and put it on the table and clean it, or you do it on a car like me doing it. But make sure you cover this up so brake cleaner don't contaminate your brake pad. Okay, so basically you take it in. It's nice to have this straw. Put it in and just spray it in there until it come out like that. And then what do you do? Now you're removing this thing, and what you want to do is twist this rag and put it in, just like I did on the lower one right here. Okay, and then you twist it and you try to remove all the old grease out of there as you can. And then when you're done, it's nice to have a piece of mirror, right? Nice to have a piece of mirror, put it in and inspect it, okay? Inspect it to make sure that it's clean the way that you want it. You twist the rag in there, and you know, push it in as much you can. You can use I use a Phillips screwdriver, force it in there, and then just twist it to clean it, okay? Because you want all the old grease out of there. And then when you pour it out and everything dry and there's no grease, of course, you know, inspect it again. You always use a mirror to, you know, yeah, I can see the bottom of the barrel through that mirror, okay? So that's how you do it. That's how you clean these two. All right, because I replaced these two pins. These are the Duralast pin from AutoZone. I'm going to replace it with the Honda OEM, okay? If you order the OEM, okay, the top one looks like that. I'm going to put it up here right now. Just get that out of the way. For the bottom one, this rubber they don't sell them separate. You have to buy the whole pin, okay? So that goes right there, okay? What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lubricate this up. Okay, so basically I put the dag on there and I just rub it through the rubber, right, throughout. And when this thing push in, pay attention to how easy that I'm able to push this in, okay? It should go in like that, all right? Now, of course, I need to put this rubber back on, right? But when it come out, you should be able to, you know, push it in and remove it out one hand like so, okay? I'm going to lubricate this top one too, but this time I'm going to put the rubber on, okay? Okay, so I'm still using the OEM boot. I just take it out, clean it up, okay? The reason I'm still using it because number one, it's still good. Believe it or not, it's still good. So basically, I'm gonna slide this boot. Let's focus my camera there. Okay, I'm gonna slide this boot inward like that. Place the boot the way it's supposed to be, and I'm gonna use that thing. I'm gonna lubricate this slide here. Okay. So there it is, okay? That should be enough, okay? And basically you just slide it in, because once you slide in, you can see the grease gonna come out of the edge there. Basically, what I like to do, I like to twist it, you know, push them back in. That way it's evenly onto that pin. Now on that pin, you see that groove right there? Okay, that groove right there, I'm gonna slide that rubber right over it, like so. Okay, if I do it right, it's go evenly all the way around, like that, okay? Okay, like that. That's the top one, okay? Bottom one, same thing, all right? I just pull the rubber out of that pin there, and this is OEM rubber right here. I'm just gonna slide this on, like so, okay? And of course, I wanna check to make sure everything's still lubricated, and I'm just gonna slide this thing in, okay? Because this thing already lubricate. I'm just gonna slide this in, and it should slide in easily, snug. You should feel snug, but it slide in easy, okay? And later on, I show you the one. Actually, here. Let me take this out. You see how this thing slide out? I'm able to pull it out with the one hand. Okay, that's the way it's supposed to be. Now, what prompted me to replace these pins is this one right here. Okay, now this is the one originally came from the car on the passenger side, the right side. Okay, I just clean it up and I lubricate it with this lubricate right here. What do you call these? Sil Glide. Okay, so this one here been exposed to those two, and this thing expanded up, and I show you. Let me see if I can show you when I put them in. Okay, you see how that rubber start go off? See how it slide out? I can't even put this back in on the other side. Okay, so this is why this prompted me to replacing this pin, because that thing been exposed so much that, you know, it's not gonna, I'm not gonna be able to push this pin back in evenly. Okay, on the other side, man, I can't even push it in. So that's what happened. Now these products, they are great for everything else, metal surface contact. But you know, your Honda here is a special animal. Okay, where they put this rubber bushing in there, a brand new one. Okay, as you see, you know, you can push it in really easy, like so. Okay, if you if this thing locked up on you, then of course your brake, when you apply the brake, it's going to be crooked, right? If you try to install something in crooked, one side going to locked up, the other side going to say, hey, I can't do anything. So that causes a vibration. Okay, and that's where I think the noise come from. Now after I replace this on the right side, replace with the new OEM pin, the noise going away. Okay, so for this project I replaced both the caliper pin from Honda, the OEM from Honda. Okay, upper and lower left and right side. Okay, and using this right here to prevent this thing from expanding out, which causes a sticky brake. Okay, so it's worked for me, and so I hope this video will help you out to determine which you know, which of these lubricant is right for you when you do a brake job. Okay, so anything with the rubber expanding, like the one you see here, use this. Okay, you can use other products on brake hardware, you know, back of the brake pad, stuff like that. But for this one here, I highly recommend this type of lubricant. Okay, and it's worked out for me. Alright, thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Bye.